Yeah, this is March 17th, 2023. I'm here at the home of Mike and Kathy Silber in the city of Rancho Santa Margarita. So they were referred to us, Alex, by Chris and Patty and Chris. Not sure of the last name, could be Krebs, but not 100% sure. But they live on the same street, and I think you know them. So they like their kitchen, they like what we did in their kitchen. So maybe you can pull that file and look at that. But some of the things that they're thinking is, they would like to remove this wall that's between the dining room and the kitchen. And then what the other people, the Krebs, if that's their name, they have a china cabinet on this portion of the wall that's left behind with glass doors. So they would like to have that, and they thought that looked really good. They weren't sure if we did the china cabinet or not, but they really like that. And then this was just like a counter with an overhang, possibly with bar stools underneath. They have this kind of bump out area in the kitchen, and they would like to make it wider. So they basically would like the base cabinet here to be 12 inches, so that the sink and everything can move back, and that can all be a standard 24 inches deep. And this way they pick up some extra width in the kitchen. You can see there's a vent to the outside there. Ceiling height is 96 inches, and there is no soffit, so consistently all the way across to the family room. And then when you go into the dining room, the ceiling vaults to 146 inches just over the doorway, and then it goes even higher, as you can see, but 146 over the doorway. Okay, and then this window starts about 23 inches off the wall. You've got a 70 by, I think it was like 59 inch XO. Okay, so coming back into the kitchen, they're open to design ideas. They're open to relocating the refrigerator, possibly here, wherever, whatever the design calls for, they're open to it. One of the things that they would like to do, though, is change out this window. So they had somebody come by that was going to do something elaborate with the outside, and it was like $20,000, and they really was way too much money. So they would like to change out this window, drywall that 45 degree, and then on the outside, roof it. Now this other person was talking about extending the roof all the way out and bringing it down. I mentioned that in the past we did just a roof on top, like a tile just on top of that. Anyway, there's this window right here, and would like to have some ventilation in this one. You want this to have some ventilation, yes, right? Okay, so they have a bunch of XOs now, so some ventilation in that big long window. And then as far as their style, transitional in style, they're not 100% sure the color of the kitchen. They're leaning toward white, but they're not 100% sure on that. And then countertop, probably a quartz countertop. Backsplash will either be maybe a tile or stone, so some kind of contrast. On the appliances, they're going to keep some and buy some. So what they will keep is this 36-inch fridge and the 24-inch dishwasher. They will buy a new drop-in sink, a new faucet. They'll buy a 36-inch range top, a 36-inch hood, and 30-inch double wall ovens, and they'd also like a microwave somewhere in the kitchen. Okay, they also would like to redo the flooring, the entire downstairs. There's approximately 1,130 square feet on the downstairs, and they're thinking, leaning toward luxury vinyl planking. They also would like to include this fireplace. So on the fireplace, the one objection that they have is that it's really big and it takes up so much of the room. So they want something that is more to scale for the room. They do like the idea of having a wood mantle, but they've got this big heart, and they don't want all this projection. So redoing the fireplace. And then there's some other items that they would like to add. So let me just go outside and show you this window before we go to the other items. So here's the window once again. So, and then another thing that they were thinking is possibly doing some bifold doors along here, but again, they're not sure. Okay, so coming to other projects in the house, first we come to a downstairs bath. So here they just basically would want a new vanity and then maybe new glass sliding door. So keep the tile, keep everything. The floor is all going to be part of the downstairs. And then there's the laundry room. So the laundry room is kind of like a last priority. But if they would do the laundry room, they would want some kind of like work area, maybe an upper and lower here, and then maybe an area for folding clothes. So new cabinetry here. There's no sink in the laundry room, just so you know. Okay, and then other items would be upstairs. The whole house is 2260 square feet, and they talked about maybe even doing the upstairs flooring, but they're not sure on that. There is a hall bath here, so basically it's a guest bath and doesn't really get used, so probably no work in there outside of possibly the floor if the whole upstairs gets done. And the last item is the master bath. And the master bath, the only two items would be a new vanity, countertop, sinks, faucets, with like a makeup section in the center. So everything else they're going to save, but maybe change out this glass enclosure to a new glass enclosure. So that's basically it for the master bath. Okay, so that should be everything. Thank you.